What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and our NFL simulations for the upcoming 2020 season continue here with the New Orleans Saints. This is Madden 20, last year's game, but with updated rosters for the upcoming season. We're going through all of the teams, and then eventually we will simulate the playoffs as well. So the Saints had a pretty good year last year. You'd have to figure that they are contenders again this season. We'll see what happens according to Madden. They open up the year with Tampa Bay. New Orleans will play this game at home, division game to start the season. Of course, Tom Brady taking over at quarterback for the Bucs. The Bucs get this touchdown to take a lead in the second half. So we go to the fourth quarter now. Still a lead for Tampa Bay, 34-31, but a big third down conversion there by Drew Brees and the Saints offense to keep the drive alive. 13 minutes to play now. Brees with all day to throw, gets a big completion here all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That would put them into field goal range, but they're thinking touchdown. Brees taking a shot over the middle. That's caught, and they're down inside the 5 and then into the end zone. So touchdown Saints as they take the lead back. 38-34, fourth down and 3. Bucs here going to go for it, and they're going to get stuffed. Surprised that they didn't throw the football in that situation, but they tried to run it, didn't get it. They would get the ball back, though, and have a chance once again to maybe tie this game up, or excuse me, take a lead. But instead they go for a field goal here on 4th and short. I don't know what they're doing. Some questionable play calls here by Tampa Bay, and then they get a penalty. I think it was a face mask that would keep this drive alive, allow the Saints to run some more clock. They pick up the first down there, actually came up just short. So they'll go for it or throw it here on third down, and then they'll pick up the first down, and then they'll run the clock out. So the Saints do win this game. It was a shootout, a lot of passing yards in this one, but New Orleans gets the win and starts the season off 1-0. Both teams, again, big days through the air. Both teams kind of struggled on the ground, or maybe just didn't run it that much. The Raiders are next. You see this touchdown run to tie the game up at 20. Fourth quarter now, still tied at 20. The Raiders get a touchdown and will take the lead, so it's 27-20 at this point. Here in the fourth quarter still, the Saints would answer back. They get a touchdown. We're tied at 27. Under 2.5 minutes to play now. Third down and 2. Big hit there. Ball comes out. Saints pick it up, and they are off to the races. The 40. Out to the 50-yard line, and a big play by the Saints defense as this game again still tied, but they have a chance to take the lead. They'll go to the ground game. That's a big run inside the 30-yard line. They would get all the way down inside the 5, kick a field goal to win the game, and it is good, and the Saints will start the season off 2-0 with a big win there over the Raiders. And as you take a look at the stats from this one, a more balanced attack for the Saints in this game. Still, their run defense was very impressive. Held the Raiders under 100 yards rushing. So they're 2-0, and they would then improve to 3-0 with a win over the Packers, putting up 48 points. Yes, the Saints are off to an excellent start to the season as they're now 3-0. Let's take a look at some of the stats from this game. We're not going to show highlights from games that weren't really close, or this video would just be really long. And again, that Saints offense, boy, they are firing on all cylinders, putting up some monster numbers so far. Can they keep that up? The next game is against the Lions. Maybe not quite as much offense in this one. Detroit gets a touchdown there, and I think they'll go for 2 to make it a 7-point or a 3-point game, I should say. Stafford to the end zone. It's caught, and so yes, we have a 3-point game, 17-14. Saints looking to answer back and increase that lead once again. They do. It's a touchdown, and they're back up by 10, 24-14. Going to the ground now, and it's a safety, so the Lions will get the ball back, only down by 8. It's a one-possession game. They get the touchdown, and now a 2-point conversion away from tying the game up. Can they pick it up again? They got one already. Stafford to the end zone. It is not going to be caught, and so the Saints still have a lead, 24-22. Brees trying to get that lead back up where it was, and he, I guess, did not see the defender, throws it right to him. That's going to be a pick 6, and the Lions will take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Under 5 minutes to play now. Lions on top by 5, but the Saints will get a touchdown, and I think they're going to go for 2 now to try to get it to a 3-point game. Brees fires, completes it. It's caught, and they get the 2-point conversion on 3rd and long now. The Lions trying to keep the drive alive. They will not. Will they go for it? 4th and about 3. No, they punted it. And so they're going to lean on their defense. 3rd down here for Breeze. Completes it, and that is a huge first down. They just need one more, and this game is over. 3rd down and 3. They pick it up on the ground. Alvin Kamara making an impressive run there, and that's going to do it. They actually got one more first down to definitely end it. So 4-0 start for the Saints. Once again, their offense pretty impressive. 32 points, maybe not as much as they have been scoring, but still that was an impressive performance. As they're undefeated at this point, playing the Chargers. 24-16 here. Chargers get a touchdown, and they increase their leads. The Saints are in a little bit of a hole here in the 4th quarter, 31-16. And that hole would get a little bit bigger. Look at that run. Chargers going to go up 38-16. Time is running out for the Saints, but they're not going to give up. Here we go. They get a run here for a touchdown. That would close the gap a little bit. And they're going to go for 2, try to make this a 14-point game. Breeze he's again once again got all day to throw. There we go. Okay. All right, they get the 2-point conversion, so it's a 14-point game. They get the ball back, drive down the field with a chance to make it a 7-point game, a 1-possession game, and they're going to do it. Touchdown. So we have a 7-point game. This one is not over just yet. They need a stop, though, on defense, and they're not able to get it. So a big first down there for the Chargers, but still a chance to have a little bit of time if they can get a stop, and they would get that stop, but the Chargers are in field goal range. And this field goal would end the game, but they missed it, and all of a sudden the Saints have a chance. Last play of the game, or last play of regulation to the end zone, it is not going to be a touchdown. They had a great chance there, thanks to that missed field goal, but they can't score there late, and the Chargers get the win. Saints, once again, Drew Brees had a monster day, but the Saints are going to fall 35, or I guess we didn't get the score on that one. So 35-20, the Panthers beat the Saints, and now after a 4-0 start, New Orleans going to lose 2 games in a row, so they're down to 4-2. Let's see if they can turn it around in the next matchup. Next game on the schedule is against the Bears. 13-10 here, Bears on top, but the Saints would tie it up with this field goal, so it's tied at 13. The Bears get a touchdown here, so they're going to have a 20-13 lead in the 4th quarter. The Saints on 4th and 2 do not pick up the first down. The Bears in the drive, in the game, and it's the Chicago defense coming up with some big plays in this one as they hold the Saints to just 13 points. Look at that. The yardage is way lower than the other games for the Saints. So they've lost 3 in a row after winning 4 in a row, and they'll play Tampa Bay once again. There's a touchdown run. Saints on top. 24-17 here, 4th quarter. Tom Brady going to be sacked. As you see that New Orleans defense making some plays. How about one more sack? Back-to-back sacks, and they get the ball back with a chance to increase their lead to 2 possessions. Breeze in the pocket, throws to the wrong team. It's intercepted. Tampa Bay coming up with a big play with their defense, and they have a chance to tie the game with a touchdown. Brady to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown, and the Bucs have indeed tied this game up. So under 6 minutes to play now, the Saints get stopped on 4th and goal, and they would settle for a field goal that is good. So 27-24, Saints on top. Now Tampa Bay with it. Brady to throw. He's going to go deep down the field, and it is intercepted. Saints defense making a play, and they will have a chance to run the clock out. Breeze. Actually, he's going to go to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown. What a play. And that would end the game. 34-24, the Saints get the win, improve to 5-3, and they sweep Tom Brady and the Bucs. How about that? So let's see if they can duplicate what they did in the first half. That would put them at 10-6. They do get the win here over the 49ers, 38-16. Once again, the offense explosive for New Orleans. No surprise there. Let's take a look at the stats, see what exactly they did in this game. Yeah, 350 for Breeze, 117 on the ground. This offense, based off of what we've seen so far, this is, I think, the 6th team we've done. This might be the best offense we've seen so far, even better than the Chiefs maybe. Unfortunately, we don't have all the numbers saved. They beat the Falcons 41-17 at home, so they continue to win. They're 7-3 now, and it's like a season of spurts for them. They win 4 in a row, then they lose 3 in a row, and I think they've won 3 in a row now. So interesting. We'll see if that continues, see if they can get 4 in a row here against the Broncos. Now there is a big-time run there. How about that run? Denver going to take the lead 24-20. Now the Saints looking to answer back. Breeze, once again, just look at that pocket. He'll just basically walk into the end zone. Touchdown. Did take a hit there. But they get the touchdown to go up, but then Denver answers right back. Back and forth we go. Great game. 10 minutes to play now. Denver with the football. And I guess I got my numbers wrong there because Denver's actually still up. So they actually get to 38-27. So they're up by 2 scores. So I must look at the score wrong. So now the Saints do get a touchdown and pull within 3 with this 2-point conversion, but they're going to need a stop. 3rd and 10, can they get the stop? Yes, they can, and the Saints will get the ball back. Denver going to try a long field goal, which is good. So 6-point game. They'll need a touchdown. Time running out. This will be the last chance, and they throw it underneath. I don't understand that. I mean, I said this in another video. It's embarrassing how bad some of the stuff is on this game in the year 2020. I mean, it's awful, some of the AI decision-making and some other things about this game. That's why I still like to play the NCAA football over Madden. But anyways, we go to the next game against the Falcons. The Saints going for a field goal, and it gets blocked. How about that? Atlanta, now into the 4th quarter, would finish that drive off with a touchdown. And it's 19-17. Saints add a field goal to increase their lead to 5 with about 10 minutes to play. 4th and 1. Last chance for the Falcons. They act like they're going to run it instead, throw it, and it's going to be a touchdown. So the Falcons would take the lead. They'll go for 2, try to push the lead up to 3. They're not going to get it. Look at that pass rush. We've seen a few times here in New Orleans really get after the quarterback. Well, they would drive down, and they would get a field goal. So now the Saints are up by 2. Last chance here for the Falcons as they try to answer back. But look at that catch all the way down inside the 25-yard line, and they only need a field goal. So this is not good for the Saints. Matt Ryan, though, he's going to try to go for the end zone, and he's going to get the touchdown, and the Falcons will win this game if they can get one stop here. Still a little bit of time, but they'll need a touchdown. That's going to be tough. Ball is tipped up in the air and intercepted. The Falcons close it out. They get the win. The Saints will lose 30-25. And fall to 7-5 on the season. Not a 300-yard day for Breeze this time, just 275. They also had a turnover in there, so tough loss there, but still in pretty good shape for the playoffs. But all of a sudden they lose again. Once again, it's like they win several in a row, then lose several in a row. They lose here to the Eagles 43-21, and that is a tough loss. And that's all of a sudden going to make you start wondering about the playoffs. And we don't know where all the teams are going to be at this point. But you figure you got to get to at least 9-7 to have a good shot to make the playoffs. You'd really like to get to 10-6 to pretty much, I think, guarantee yourself a spot. Once again, the offense was slowed down a little bit. Good defense from the Eagles. They're 7-6, and they need to start winning these last few games. They need to win, at least a couple of them. Next game is against the Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champions. It's 2016 here. Saints on top in the 4th quarter. Mahomes to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Chiefs. So 23-20 now. Breeze looking to answer back, and he's going to go deep down the field. And look at that adjustment. Nice play. Touchdown, Saints, as they would take the lead. 27-23. Great game here. Potentially a Super Bowl preview. You never know. Mahomes on 4th and goal to the end zone. That's knocked away. Good defense by the Saints. Still plenty of time. I'm surprised they didn't just kick a field goal there. But now the Saints need a first down. On 3rd and long, they're not going to get it. And the Chiefs will have plenty of time with timeouts remaining. Mahomes on 3rd down. A strike over the middle. That's a touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to take the lead. So now the Saints have it with 30 seconds. They're driving. They're down inside the 30. A nice little move there. Look at the speed down to the 15, 14, 13-yard line. Can they finish it off with a touchdown? Yes, they can. The Saints going to win it here in the 4th quarter. How about that finish? Actually, not over yet. The Chiefs drive it down, and they'll have a shot at the end zone. And they will not get it. I couldn't tell if that was called or not, but he was short of the end zone. And the Saints will survive and go to 8-6 if they can win out I think you can pretty much guarantee a spot in the playoffs. If they win one of the final two, I think you feel pretty good. The next game is against the Vikings. It's 10-9, low-scoring game. We've seen a lot of shootouts. This one's more of a low-scoring game. The Vikings would add to their lead, 17-9 now the score. Fourth quarter, just over 3 minutes to play. How about that? The Vikings get another touchdown. Their defense really stepped up. And then on the extra point, it gets blocked. And the Saints are going to run this all the way back. Doesn't really help them a whole lot, though, because it's still a two-possession game. And with just over 3 minutes to go, it's going to be tough. But it was an interesting play for sure. The Saints running out of time, looking to get on the board here. They get a touchdown, but they're going to need a stop or an onside kick. They do have 3 timeouts, so you never know. If they can get a 3 and out, they would have some time, and they will need a touchdown. So just over 1 minute to play. The Vikings, they're going to try to end this game with a first down. And I guess they got it there. So the Vikings win 26-18, the final score. I think they actually added a field goal right at the end. But the Saints luckily will win their final game of the season against the Panthers 35-16. So they will improve to 9-7. 9-7 for the Saints. Probably enough to make the playoffs. They did pretty good in the division, so you like their chances in some tiebreaker situations. I think 9-7 will get you the wild card spot, especially with an additional playoff spot this year. And some of the top teams we've done so far haven't really done all that well. So I think they're in, but we'll have to wait and see as we continue to do more teams. You take a look at the stats from this game. Again, a big win to finish off the season, 9-7. Will the Saints make the playoffs, and how far can they go if they do make it? You'll have to watch all the videos to find out. We will go through every single team in the NFL and then simulate the playoffs. You guys can give me your thoughts on this one down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more here on the SG1 Sports YouTube channel.